Hey Epic Crafters, welcome back to my live stream. Today is going to be a Q&A session as I'm used to do a lot. So if it's the first time that you've been there on this channel, this is Epic Cardboard Props. This is my channel, and I've been working on it for a few years now. I've been doing YouTube for about 3 years, and it's been really working pretty well now for about a year because I switch on YouTube. I can say that I switch on YouTube. So that's it. It happens. Finally, it happens. I switch on YouTube because maybe some of you doesn't know that. I think you probably know that because I used to say that at the beginning of all of sorry, I have to restart that because I say that at the beginning of every videos I make on this YouTube channel so far that I'm a steady camera operator. I work in the movie industry as a steady camera operator. It's a kind of cameraman, you know, with a big machine on my back. But yeah, YouTube is really fun, and you know, with the pandemic and everything, yeah, it happens that now I had to turn a lot on. You know, I've been working more on YouTube because of the situation, and I love doing what I'm doing here on YouTube. So yeah, I'm not working as a steady camera operator anymore. It's done. It's done. So it's a big thing for me. It's a big day for me because yeah, until now I was switching between these two jobs, and now I'm going to be full in YouTube. So it's good for you as well because I'm going to, you know, to put more effort in this YouTube channel. It's been already a few months that I'm already pretty much entirely working on this YouTube channel, but now I'm fully on YouTube channel. I'm totally committed. You know, I'm totally on YouTube, working on YouTube as a YouTuber, which is great. And yeah, so that's great. And so today is going to be a Q&A session. So the way it works, if you have a question, there is a form in the description box below. Makerolic is there. Yeah, he's here today, which is the moderator of this live stream today. And by the way, he's an awesome guy. I love him because he's doing such a great work as a moderator. He's pretty much the only one to do that at the moment. The other one, I don't know, maybe they are afraid of Makerolic because he's doing such a great job that maybe, you know, I don't. It's a shame because I don't require to do everything Makerolic does. But yeah, it's so cool. So Makerolic is in this channel, is moderating the live stream, and he's going to drop from time to time the link of the form that is in the description below where you can put your questions, because sometimes in the chat it's very difficult for me to to see the questions between, you know, all of the comments, and sometimes there is a lot of people here. I'm just going to have a look in the chat to see if everything is okay. And by the way, can you see me well and everything? Because I feel like there is a lag on my software. There is my screen is lagging a little bit, so I don't know if it's something that I have on my side only, or if you see, you know, the image lagging a little bit. Just let me know in the chat. My colleagues, you can just confirm me that everything is okay, because it's weird. He's never done that before. He's doing okay. Just you can say because it is lacking on my software. So yeah, if you can just confirm that everything is okay. Yeah, it's small lag, but it's okay. Yeah. That's I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. You know, when you live stream, I don't know. You have things like that happen. It's never happened to me until till now. I don't know why, but yeah. But okay, I guess we'll have to deal with it. So. So yeah, so if you have questions, as I said earlier, put them in the form that is in the description box below, and because it's the best way for me to find out the question. If you want to put your question in the chat, maybe try to put an hashtag in all cap with question in front of it, so you know I'll be able to see your questions, you know, more efficiently. So yeah. And so I'm going to do some shout out first before starting the answering the question. So I can see a lot of people already. Joy T, Sheda is here, Shayana De Silva, Mert, Edward Onu. Hey Edward Onu, welcome back to my channel. It's a small lag, but yeah, okay, you said that before. Jordi Pluto, no, I read that before. Jordi Pluto, Nathan Ward, Kishore Craft and Vlogs, Mert, Edward Onu, Mert, okay. The main industry, hey, the main industries, okay. Okay. So yeah, so do you want me? I'm already thirsty. I have to drink already. It's a shame. So yeah, so it's cool because yeah. And by the way, if you have question about these props, because today it's a little bit special actually. It's a Q&A session. I've done a lot of them, but today, you know, it's focused on my props. Of course, you can see a lot of them in the background, but obviously, I wasn't able to put all of them on the background because I've quickly realized that you know, the frame is too small. I would have to do, you know, a way bigger frame for you to be able to see everything, and you know, you wouldn't be able to see me in the frame. So I wasn't able to put all of them in the frame, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed because there is a big chunk of them. I think there is a Milan Falcon. By the way, there is some that are not there, but I can reach them if you want me to, you know, to show them later. Because they are in the room actually, but yeah, but I wasn't able to put all of them on the couch here. Okay, so yeah, so that's great. So I'm going to start to answer the first question from the form, and after that I will come back on the chat if you have question. Is your house made out of cardboard? No, it's not, James. It's not made out of cardboard. It would be cool though, but yeah, I think it would be a problem, especially in the UK where I live, because you know it rains a lot here. So yeah, I think cardboard. Yeah, but you know, I vanished all of my props, so yeah, maybe I would just have to vanish the house. It would be okay. So the first question is from Arav Sheda. And as I said earlier, don't forget the form to ask your questions is in the description box below. And his question is, okay, his question is, sir, I have noticed all the time that you mostly make weapons from Star Wars or Avengers and other things. Also, I wanted to make a simple prop which is not a weapon or something like the Death Star. Make something which not arms and also not like the dinosaur. That's a weird question. I've done a lot of things that are not weapons, that are not from Star Wars or Marvel. Actually, weapons, I rarely make weapons. I've made 2 weapons, I think. Yeah, maybe if you take into account the Stormbreaker, it's a weapon as well. But yeah, it's not a, you know, I've made the Star-Lord blasters and the Alien Pulse Rifle. That's pretty much it. And the Stormbreaker, I think you could say that is a weapon. And Stormhammer, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, but you know, I made ship, I made Star Wars ship, I made a lot of stuff, I made dragons. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm not sure what you're talking about. So you're asking something that I'm already doing on this channel. So yeah, I don't know how to answer to that question. The next question is from Kamar Abbas. And so he made the Mandalorian helmet and armor. That's great. And the question is, will you review our props? Not today. Today it's a Q&A session. Because yeah, I noticed that, I know that some of you love, you know, when I review props and stuff. And I will do that again for sure, but I realized that, you know, when I start, there are a lot of people in this live stream, but most of them doesn't stay for long when I review your props. I don't know why, but you know, if you won't stay, I don't do that. I know that weirdly I have more views on these videos, but if people come and go for 10 seconds, it's not useful, because this live stream are there for me to be able to talk with you for more than 10 seconds. You know, if you come here and you go away after 10 seconds because you didn't like the prop of someone else, I don't know, it's not I'm not sure it's working very well. So maybe I will do that again, because it's a lot of fun for me to see what you're doing, and I love, you know, giving my advices. And maybe I will do something that is a kind of mixed between the boss, you know, something that you know, I review your props during my Q&A session and I switch between them. Maybe I will do that. I think it will be better to do that, and I think, yeah, I probably will do that, but not, you know, exclusive prop live review session. I think not not at the moment, and and maybe it's just because of the way I am, you know, because my English is so bad. I know that my English is so bad, but I'm trying on it, you know, I'm trying hard to improve my accent and everything, but it's difficult on YouTube because you have to have a high level of energy when you are in front of the camera, you know, to entertain everyone. And when you have a bad English, you know, you can be fast and good in English if it's not your first language and you just starting to learn English. So I choose to be fast and making a lot of mistakes, and I hope and you just have to deal with it. I'm sorry about that, but yeah. So maybe that's because, you know, is that because when I review the props, I'm not fast at all, and I'm not correct at all as well, because I'm focused on the props, and you know, I said a lot of mistakes. I think most of you don't understand what I'm saying. It's not, you know, there is no energy and everything. I don't know. I will do again. Don't worry, I will do props review live stream again. Don't worry, it's plain. I love doing that, but you know, I'm going to switch between different stuff, and I'm going to do all other things as well. I talked earlier in this previous live stream that I will go making, you know, that I will doing live stream where I make a props where I, you know, during the live stream when I make a tutorial during my live stream. but for now it's a little bit complicated because I realized that, you know, it's going to be very long. You know, when I do these props, you know, even if I do the quick one, you know, they are not really quick actually, but the quickest one I've done so far, which would be, you know, for example, this one. Maybe this one will be more quicker, but I wanted to make one that is a little bit more challenging during this live stream, which is the problem actually. I wanted to make several live stream in a row where I make this one using my templates the same way you would at home yourself, you know, to show you everything from start to finish, which is great. It's a good idea, I think. But you know, it's going to be, you know, it's going to take, I don't know, 15, 20 live stream to do that, because, you know, 1 hour at the time. You know, why I'm talking to you, you know, so I'm way less efficient to work fast. It's going to be so time consuming. Even this one that is quite quick actually, using the templates. So I'm not sure it's a good idea. So, but I know many of you would like to see that. So I'm really thinking about a way to do that, the most efficient way. Maybe I will do that for the members of the channel. I don't know. We'll see. I have to think about it. Okay, so. Okay, so yeah, so that's a question. So not today, Kwamar Abbas, but it's going to be, you know, I will do that for sure again. Don't worry. So the next question is from Hina, and so he or she made, I'm not sure. Sorry about that. Torzamer, and the not question, just saying hi. So hi Hina, glad to you're joining on my live stream today. I hope you're enjoying it. The next question is from Zaur Sultan, and so he made Lucky's Horn, and the question is, have you made something for Halloween? I'm going to make something for Halloween. I've made things for Halloween in the past, like, you know, this he's not there. Yeah, he's there. This one. So I made this one for last year, for the Halloween of last year. I made this one, which is, yeah, it's a quite easy one, you know, according to my standards anyway, because I know that, you know, I don't do easy stuff here. I do accurate and screen accurate stuff, and it's the goal, even when I do something that you can buy for $3, you know, on Amazon or anywhere, you know, because basically you could buy one for quite cheap. It might be a little bit expensive to make this one, but I feel like this one is in some ways more accurate than, you know, the one you can buy. So yeah, because I really try to make screen movie accurate stuff here. And that's the fun thing, you know, using cardboard and paper, which is, you know, even the white aspect you can see here is not painting, it's white paper. It's white paper, and I just dirty the old things with, you know, some pencil, yellow pencil, orange pencil, that kind of stuff, just to make it more dirty. But yeah, that's cardboard, you know, that's cardboard and white paper. And yeah, and I think it's pretty accurate. So that's the one I made for the last year, for Halloween of the last year. And I plan to make something very cool for this Halloween as well. I'm going to work on it very soon. I'm going to start in a few days working on it, and it should be quite easy for you to make, but you need a lot of cardboard. Not a lot. You need quite a lot of cardboard, because it's going to be the same kind of work than this one. So except that it's not going to be from Star Wars. It's going to be something. I don't know if I can say that here. It's a kind of, but I think I can say that, because you're here, you're special, you're there today for my live stream. So I'm going to make, for the next Halloween, I'm going to make the head of oh damn, the name it, but I think Pennywise. That's it. Pennywise, the head of Pennywise, the last you know, the last Pennywise, It 1 and It 2, the remake, because yeah, and so I'm going to make his head. And it's going to be white and red. They will be, I'm not gonna paint it, but because it's white, and I'm going to start. I'm starting to use modeling paste on my props, and it's going to be a good way to have a real skin look, like the real deal, with the hair and everything. It's going to be quite simple. You will just have to stack the pieces for cardboard on top of each other, and then, you know, apply the modeling paste, and basically it's basically it. So it's going to be quite simple, but yeah, I hope you enjoy that when it's coming. But I haven't started yet. I have to start. And my next tutorial is going to be the Boba Fett helmet. I think most of you knows that already. It's done now. It's not here. but is there actually. But it's going to be in my next tutorial. I'm going to post it in a few days. So I hope you enjoy that, because I'm pretty happy with the result. Okay, so the next question from the form. After that, I will go in the chat to see what is going on. I'm just gonna answer one question from the form, and after that I will go in the chat, because I already 35 questions to answer to. I have a lot of questions in the form. I have to answer that now. I have to answer them now. So the next question is from Cheyenne de Silva, and the question is, how do you keep your workplace clean? I don't. Basically, that's a terrible thing. I have to be honest. I don't know how to say that in English. I'm not good at keep my my workplace clean. I'm very bad at it. It's clean in a way that, you know, there is no dirt on dirty stuff on the ground, that kind of thing. I'm clean, but it's just that it's weird, because in French, when you say I'm not clean, it means you're, I don't know how you say that, but yeah. But anyway, so I'm not good at, you know, it's a mess everywhere. I have my props everywhere. I think you've been able to see that, because I posted something in my community tab where you can see, you know, the mess of my props and the cardboard. And I'm going to do, because I have to clean everything. Usually I do that before each time I'm starting a new prop. I try to clean everything to make, you know, to make room in my workshop and everything. But yeah, it's a hard stuff, and especially because I live, you know, the room I have as a workshop in my flat, you know, it's a small flat I have, but it's we plan to move in another apartment, probably in a house, not an apartment, and we are going to move in a big house. I hope in a big house. We will see. We are looking for that, and I should have a lot of way more place in the future. Okay, so the next question. So I hope that answered your question. Actually, I didn't answer the question at all. How do you work, please? Yeah, I'm not good at that, actually. That's the only answer I can give you. I'm very bad to keep my workshop clean. I have mess everywhere. I just try to, you know, I have mess everywhere, but in my head, it's, you know, it's everywhere, everything is at the right place. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's just the way I work, the way my brain works. If that makes sense. The next question is from Killmonger. And so he made Captain America shield. That's great. And the question is, please upload video on Chris Vector gun, please, can you? I don't know what it is. Is it from a movie? Because it has to be from a movie or a TV show for it to be aligned with the topic of this channel. I don't do gaming things on this channel, not yet. Maybe I'll do in the future, but now it's not planned, because I'm not, you know, I work a lot. I work weeks on this prop. So if I spend 3 weeks working on things from a game that I never heard about, you know, it's going to be quite annoying, and you know, I want this channel to be fun for me as it is for you as well. So of course, if you're a big gamer fan, I know it's not going to be that cool for you. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, if you love movies, this channel is for you. Movies and TV show, and I've been working in this industry as well, so it's a big thing for me. You know, I've been working in the movie industry for 15 years. Now I'm switching on YouTube completely, but yeah, I worked in this industry for 15 years as a steady camera operator and director as well. So it's yeah, it's a big thing for me. So I'm going to have a look in the chat, because I didn't do that. I said I would, but I didn't. So okay, can France win the World Cup? I don't know. I'm not a big foot fan. I'm not a big football fan. So yeah, even if I live in the UK, and in the UK it's a big thing. Football is a big thing. You could be in trouble in the UK just by saying that you don't like football. No, it's not that. But if you live in the UK, you're like, French. You say bullshit. I shouldn't say that. Sorry. Okay, Alena Maurice asked in the chat, will you ever make a Power Ranger Mighty Morphin helmet out of cardboard? I think that would be cool. Yeah, it might be cool. I'll have to think about it though, but yeah, it might be cool. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have a look in the chat to see what's going on. If you have some questions, put them in the chat as well. And so yeah, no racist allowed. Cardman22 is an activist for anti-racism. I don't. Okay, I think it's a discussion, but yeah, I agree. No racism. Racism is very bad. That's a really terrible. That's a terrible thing that people are still acting, you know, like that. That's so horrible. Okay, so can you answer, Catman? Okay, make Crest prop that kid is a legend. Okay. So a lot of cool stuff. So I'm going to answer the next question from the form. Yeah, I have a lot of questions. I'm going to answer a few questions in a row, like, you know, top minute, 2 minutes tops per question for, you know, 10 or 15 minutes because I have to answer a lot of them. So the next question is from Abbas, and so he made Lucky's horn. That's great. It's one of my latest tutorials. That's awesome, and one of the easiest one actually as well. So yeah. And the question is from which app do you edit your videos? I use Premiere Pro CC. It's a tough software. If you don't know a thing about editing, it's going to be it's a learning curve. It's a big learning curve because it's a professional software. It's an app as well if you are on Mac. Of course, I don't do my editing on my phone because I know that there are some people here that, you know, do everything on their phone. Everything. And sometimes they ask me what tutorial I use on my phone. I don't work on my phone obviously. But because I do a lot of SFX and stuff, you know, on my videos, in my intros and everything. So yeah, I use Premiere Pro CC. That's the app I use to edit my videos. The next question is from Semi GGFC. The question is, can you make a cardboard cutout of my ex-girlfriend Lauren XX? Okay, no, I can't do that, but I think it would be very bad for me to do because I feel like, I'm not sure, I don't know your girlfriend, but I feel like it's a joke, and I feel like Lauren XX might be not your girlfriend, but maybe a kind of, you know, a kind of actress that you watch when you're alone. You know, that kind of stuff. So yeah. Hey, Liam James, Janet. Thank you, Liam James. That's so cool. Thank you, Liam James. I don't know if you're here. Yeah, I think you're here. Thank you so much, Liam James. You're cute, bro. Be sure to give me your number. Okay, so I'm not gonna give you my number, and especially during this live stream, because otherwise, you know, if I do that, you know, I will have, you know, answer to 200 people today, and I don't have the time, unfortunately, to do that. But you can reach out to on my Instagram if you want to. Instagram, you know, I love talking with you in private on my Instagram. Instagram is the place to do that. So don't hesitate to reach out to me on Instagram, Liam James, and we will talk about anything you want about props and other stuff, movies if you want. So yeah, but thank you so much for the $2. It's not dollars, I'm not sure. 99. So thank you so much. Thank you. And by the way, if you leave if you feel free to leave like as he did a super chat, I'm always answering your super chat first, because of course, you know, you give me some money to support this channel. That's so nice of you. So of course, if you do that, I answer your question right away. But yeah, thank you so much, Ian James. Okay, the next question. So I hope that's okay. So yeah, I think that's I'm done with the previous questions. I'm not gonna make your girlfriend out of cardboard. So the next question is from okay, so I'm not gonna answer this one because it's not appropriated, sorry. Okay, the next question is from Dick Sweet. Okay, do you know Anne Gur? I don't know what you are at too, but I feel like it's not a next question. Next question is from Mike Hawk, and the question is, do you know Cardman22? I think you were in the chat previously, but hey, so yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. You're not obliged to do that, but thank you so much. That's very nice of you. Okay, so Norma's big Vixies. I think it was you. I was answering the question from just now, isn't it? No, it wasn't you. So, or maybe you didn't put the same name in your in the form. So you're asking, thank you so much for that, enormous big Dixie. That means a lot. It's not a big amount, but you know, even that small amount support the channel, everything I do here. That helps to keep the light on, and that's a great way for you to have the question answered right away. So thank you so much for that. So the question you ask to the super chat is, you're so alluring, Cardman. You're so alluring. Cardman 22 wants to hug you with you. To who with you? Yeah, I think it's you abbreviate maybe something during on your stupid chat, so I'm not able to understand what you mean. I'm sorry about that. Maybe try to put the sentence in a different way in the chat, and make a colleague notice it to put that out for me in all caps if you can. That way I'll be able to, you know, or maybe if you understand what he said, make a colleague just tell me in the chat. Because I'm not sure. You're so alluring. Alluring, I don't know what it means. Cardman22 wants to hug with you. Oh, thank you so much. Cardman22. Shannon and Freeze will water a carbonate cut out of train. Thank you, Cardman22. What is going on? You're so alluring. Cardman22 wants to hug with you. And Cardman22 just drop a $8 super chat. What is happening, guys? I checked the Cardman stream. I knew Asena wasn't a fan. Okay, so yes, there is someone that is streaming now. Okay, I checked out my Cardman stream. I knew Ocean wasn't a fan. So, Cardman22, are you streaming somewhere and you are talking about me? I don't know what is going on, guys. What is going on? I don't understand. So, you say Shannon and Freeze would rather a carbonate cut out of a train from you than a Lamborghini. That shows that you make great stuff, mate. Shannon and Freeze would rather a carbonate cut out of a train from you than a Lamborghini. Okay. Okay. And who is Shannon and Freeze? Shannon and Freeze? Maybe he's a famous YouTuber. I have to check that out later, and because yeah, that's weird. I have to check that out later. I'm just okay. So, but thank you so much, Cardman22. That's very cool. That's so cool, and I do appreciate that, you know, because that's a lot of work. So to have people that are, you know, supporting me that way, that's very cool. Thank you so much. So I'm going to answer the next question. The next question is from Fartiman22. Have you seen Shannon with Fartiman22? No, I haven't seen that. Okay, I haven't seen that. Is live streaming your live stream? Ah, okay, Raphael. Cardman22 is live streaming your live stream. Okay. Okay, d'accord. Thank you so much, Cardman22. That's very nice. That's very nice. So I'm going to do something just to see. I don't know if I can do that. It's going to be a kind of inception, you know, because I'm going to. No, I won't be able to put that out, unfortunately, I think. But yeah, let's see what it is. I hope that doesn't put the live stream, you know, in problem if I do that. 22. Okay, live stream. Okay, that's you. Hey. Okay, d'accord. Okay. Yeah, I found you. Hello. Hello, I found you. Yeah. But that's weird because yeah, so there is a little bit of delay, but okay. Okay, that's nice. I don't know what you're doing, guy, but yeah, that's good. Thank you. Thank you, guys, for sharing the live stream, live streaming yourself. Okay, that's great. Yeah, you've been noticed. Okay, but I'm going to. I have to close. Yeah. So I'm going to close the other your stream because it's going to mess a little bit my setup here. But thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for sharing the live stream like that. That's great. I I appreciate that, and I will have a look on your channel later to see what is going on. And yeah, don't hesitate to reach out on to Instagram to tell me a little bit more about that. While you are sharing my live stream, that's awesome. But thank you. Okay, I hope you understand what I say. I know my English is terrible. Okay. Okay, so thank you Cardman22 for the super chat, and for sharing this live stream out to the people of your channel. That's great. That's very nice. Thank you so much. Okay, now it makes more sense, because I didn't know what were happening, because people were talking about Cardman22, and that's, yeah. Hey, thank you, my colleague, for for the heads up. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so the next question is from your mom. Okay, no, I don't think you're my mom, but okay, that's not a question, that's weird. The next question is from okay, the next question is from Lina Lockhand, and the question is, when will you upload the Boba Fett helmet video? It's on the, soon. I'm going to upload the Boba Fett helmet in about few days. I'm done with it. I'm working on the tutorial video at the moment, but it's I'm doing something crazy with this video. I'm doing the intro. You're going to laugh of it. I hope I won't have problem with copyright issue, because I'm doing something a little bit, not really right with copyrights, but yeah, I think it's okay. And so yeah, it's going to be fun. The intro is going to be fun, and yeah, and I'm about to change a couple of things during my videos to make them a little bit more entertaining for you, because I know that some of you doesn't want. I know that a lot of you want to make the props I make, because that's the primary goal of these tutorial videos. I try to make tutorials for you to make them. Even if you're not a props maker like me, I try to make them as simple as possible using templates, because templates make everything easier. And so that's the goal of this channel. But I know that some people just want to see the props, making the props, and they want to be entertained and to see the props building from cardboard, to see the cardboard transforming, as long as the video goes, into the props, and they don't want to spend 20 minutes watching. So it's difficult. So I try to. So in the next video, I'm going to try to do some B-roll, with movies stuff during the tutorial. It's still going to be tutorial videos, of course, because that's the goal. But I'm going to try to make them a little bit more entertaining, especially the part of the tutorial. The intro, of course, are the same kind of intros, but yeah, I hope you're going to enjoy that. Welcome back, Niraj. Hey Niraj, good to see you here again. I think you're here pretty much all the time, but I'm always missing you, because my eyeballs are always on different stuff during my live stream. So yeah, but that's great to see you here again, Niraj, because you're big, you're always there, you're always commenting my videos, you're always you always doing comments, a nice comment and everything. You're always supporting me. That's so cool. So glad to see you here again. Question, Edouard Renu, please put on your Kylo Ren helmet. I want to have a closer look at it, please. I can't put it on at the moment, because it's going to be a big mess with my weird hair. but I can show you closer if you want to. I just drop the this one. So yeah, Kylo Ren helmet here, and yeah, of course you find the tutorial on my YouTube channel as well. But yeah, I don't want what you want me to see to show, by the way. But maybe the inside is not nice, because but you could make the inside nicer. It's just that I'm not a cosplayer. I don't do cosplay. I don't wear them a lot, so I don't try to make the inside, very cool and everything. But it would be easy to do that. Actually, you could do that with some fabrics or foam even. I use only cardboard on this channel, so there is a lot of stuff that I do out of cardboard that you could do better using other material. Like for instance, the visor of my helmet. I always using cardboard to make the visor of the helmet, because I feel like it's not, if I put a piece of plastic here, because it's one of the main part of the helmet, it wouldn't be Epic of cardboard props. It would be an Epic cardboard props from Epic cardboard prop. You know what I mean? It has to be made out of cardboard and paper. and plastic, you know, it's a little bit far. It's a little bit of a stretch, you know, for that topic. So I don't do that. But so instead I make holes. I'm able to see quite well through it. Of course, if you want to go to an event, you know, to a con or something with it, it's not gonna do it because you won't be able to see well enough, you know, because I'm able to see quite well. But you know, if you have to, you know, you're going to hit wall and people if you don't see properly through it. So if you plan to make this, you know, this helmet or another one, just put a piece of plastic behind it. It's not that hard. You can use the same templates that are, you know, that you can find on my tutorial. Just cut a piece of plastic instead and maybe paint it. But yeah, fortunately I can't really do that. Maybe I will in the future, but at the moment it's not really. It's not. Yeah, I feel like it's not a good idea. So the next question from the form is from Peter Anderson, and the question is I'm a teacher. So that's not a question. You're just telling me you have a teacher with a smile, So I don't understand what you mean about that, but that's great if you are a teacher. Awesome. So the next question is from I'm already thirsty. The next question is from Tango Baldi. Okay, and he asks, can you make a cardboard prop of Nicola dancing on the train tracks? I don't know what it is. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I don't know what you mean. So maybe tell me in the chat, explain me a little bit more about the prop in the chat, but yeah. The next question is from Cardman22. So Cardman22, good to have your questions here again. Make the famous YouTuber Cardman22, please. He's your biggest fan. Okay, so you're not Cardman22, but you speaking about him. Okay, make the famous YouTuber Cardman22. I make someone real is difficult, you know. Making someone that is a real person is very difficult to do, especially when you do something when you make it out of cardboard. Cardboard is a very tricky material to make curves, and a head, you know, is very curved. And when you do, for instance, when I do this helmet, you know, the Mandalorian helmet, you can notice that the most difficult part to make is the top of it. Why? Because it's curved, and that's why I had to make several things to apply the cardboard on it, because that's the best way to make a curve that is accurate and correct. If I cut cardboard and I do, you know, string, it wouldn't be that smooth. It would have been, you know, a lot of flat areas. It wouldn't be that cool. But lately I found another way using a software to make curve way easier with cardboard, but that's another story. That's another thing, because yeah, curves are difficult to make out of cardboard. There is some ways you can do using software. I'm using software now to do the helmet differently, but when you have a lot of curves, you know the details on the face and you know the everything out of cardboard, it would be a nightmare. So there is that. Another thing, this channel is all about movies and TV shows. I make props from movies and TV shows, guys. Cardman22 may be a great guy and a great YouTuber, but you know, it's not on topic. So yeah. Okay, the next question is from okay, the next question. There are a lot of weird things that doesn't make any sense. I don't know why. Maybe it's a joke that from Cardman22 that maybe he asks you to put some weird question in the chat to joke, which is fine. But yeah. Okay, the next question is from Mr. Habimayu, and the question is: do you have any idea on how to make iron spiders or Dr. Octopus tentacles from Spider-Man 2? Also, I am trying to make a controllable with hydraulics. Okay. I have no idea. I'm sorry, I can't answer to that question, because if you can see the tutorial on my YouTube channel, if you can see the videos on my YouTube channel about it, it means I haven't made it, because everything I made, pretty much everything. There is a single prop I made out of cardboard that is not on my channel. Is because it's from another YouTuber. It was the first time I was doing something out of cardboard. It's not that good. But otherwise, all the props I made out of cardboard are tutorial videos on my YouTube channel. So if I haven't made it, there is a lot of chance that I don't have a clue to how to make it. Of course, I might have idea if I start to think about it for a while and everything, but you know, like that on top of my head, I wouldn't be able to give you very accurate advice. What I can say is try to find great pictures, you know, accurate pictures of it at scale on different angles. There is that, you can do that, and try if you can find a 3D model of the props you want to make, it's even for the best, because you'll be able to see every angles. I'm not saying that you have to print it, I don't do that, but when I find a 3D model on my computer, that allows me to see every angles of it and every curves and everything very accurately, if the 3D model is a good one, of course. So yeah, so if you can find a 3D model and great pictures of it and trying to work from them is going to be efficient for you to reach quite a high level result. But yeah, that's a tricky thing out of cardboard, if you're working out of cardboard. But you said that you're trying to make it controllable with hydraulic, so I don't know. The next question is from okay, the next question is from Viral Bunzal. And so he made the Mandalorian helmet, this one. And the question is, will you make Harry Potter props, please? I've been thinking about it, because you probably know that. Maybe some of you knows that already. Because I've been in the studio Harry Potter lately in the UK. I live in London, so you know I was close to it. So with some friends, we decided to go there and to visit, you know, the studio, because you know it's even if I'm not gonna say that I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. I like Harry Potter, but I didn't grow up with it. You know what I mean? It's different. It's a big thing. You know, one of my friends, a girl, grew up with Harry Potter, and it's such a big thing for him. She knows everything about Harry Potter. But it's not my case. So I like the movies. I like because they are great movies, and I love visiting the studios. So I might make props from Harry Potter. I've been thinking a lot about it, and it's very likely that I'll make some in the future, but I just don't know when. We'll see. Okay, so the next question in the form is from the next question in the form is from Fatima. She made Baby Yoda. That's great. And the question is, what is your home address? Of course, I'm gonna say that right now. It is. Did you understand that? I'm not gonna give you my home address while I'm live streaming. It's not safe to do that. But I live in the UK. I can say that I live in London, and I live in the UK in London at the moment. But I might move elsewhere in the future. Okay. So the next question is from Edouard Onu. The question is, hello Raphael, I really love your work and I've been blown away with your Velociraptor head. Can you estimate how much hours did you spend on this prop? Cheers. That's a great question, Edouard. Thanks for that question. So I really love your work and I've been blown away by the Velociraptor. Estimate the time, how much hours did you spend on this prop? As I used to say a lot, it's not gonna be relevant for you, because when I do, it is here. I'm gonna show it while I'm talking about it. So when I do that kind of props, they are very time consuming for me, because I have to do everything from scratch. I have to I have to record the tutorial videos. I have to define every pieces of it. You know, there are a lot of slice in this head, and I had to define all of them. So you know how to make the teeth, how to make the teeth, how to make the eyes and everything. So it's a big enterprise for me. You know, I have to work a lot. So it's not gonna be relevant for you. For me, it took me a few weeks. But if you use the templates, you might be done in a few days. And I'm not joking about that. Even if you're not a prop maker, even if it's the first time you're making anything like that, it might take a few days for you. If you're committed and you know you work all day long on it, you couldn't make this one in a few days. And I'm sure about that. And I've seen that a lot in the past. Actually, I've seen people making the T-Rex head, and in this one as well. Actually, when I posted this one, and the T-Rex head was the same thing for the T-Rex head. When I post the videos, I was already receiving pictures from people that I was that was done with it, you know, in a week or a few days. And the T-Rex, I was starting to receive pictures from people on Instagram that were saying me that, no, they were telling me that it was the first time that they were making anything like that. It was just 1 week, they were working on it, and they were done in 1 week. And the T-Rex head took me a month and a half. So you know, it's not gonna be relevant for you. It depends on what, you know, it depends on where you at with your skills. If you're, of course, and you know, even if you never work on with cardboard, but you're used to make things with your hand, you know, to do things with your hand, you might be done in a few days. But if you work 1 hour a day on it, you know, or 30 minutes a day on it, of course, going to take way more for you, to know, way longer for you to make it. It might take a month or two, you know, in this case. So it depends on a lot of things. It depends also on what kind of tools you are using, because if you use a scissor to make the props, to cut your cardboard, I don't know where to put it, sorry, I have to put it where. You know, for example, if you use a scissor to cut your cardboard, it's going to be long, it's going to be painful, because you're going to destroy the cardboard way more than just, you know, you're going to destroy the cardboard basically more than cutting the cardboard. So yeah, so that's there is that. So I hope that answers your question. I think it doesn't. So for me, it took me about 2-3 weeks. But as I said, I have to make everything from scratch. I have to record this tutorial video as well. I have to do the editing, which takes about a full week. So yeah, for me, it's always a very long process for me. Okay, so the next question is from BB, and the question is, can you help me to grow my channel? Yeah, I can't do that. I don't know how you want me to do that. If you want to, I can give you an advice, and most people, and I'm pretty sure you won't do that, because I don't know why, but a lot of people think, I'm not saying that it's you, but most of people think that growing on YouTube and making a YouTube channel is easy or fast. It's not easy, and it's not fast at all. When I did my first tutorial videos, I was doing 100 views, you know, and it was the Miller Falcon. The first video that I posted on this channel was the Miller Falcon, and the first week I made something like 100 views. The first week. Now, of course, because this channel grew a lot this few years, you know, people went back to the earliest videos, and you know, now it's more than 150,000 views, I think. I'm not sure, but I think it's something like that. So yeah, but at first, you know, it's never like that. It takes time, it takes a lot of energy and effort. I've worked so much on this YouTube channel, you don't even realize. And I had another job, you know, next to that. I had my job as a Steadicam operator at the same time. So it was very difficult. But I knew that at some point I would reach that. It took me 3 years to succeed at, you know, making a living from this YouTube channel, about 3 years. So it's a long thing. For some people it might be quicker than that, of course, but most of the time it's long, and most of the time it's even longer than 3 years. 3 years is fast, actually. Most YouTubers, even the bigger one, if you take MrBeast for instance, MrBeast did the first entire year of his YouTube channel on his phone. And I think he was at something 1,000 subscribers at the end of the first year. So it's a very, you know, and he made. I think he started to make money. I'm not sure, but a few years after that. So it's a very long process, and now it's one of the most, you know, famous YouTuber you know on YouTube. So it's, yeah, just take your time, work, train yourself, and yeah, try to learn how YouTube works, and yeah, it should work for you in the long run. The next question is from Craftology, and the question is, so he said that he didn't make one of my tutorials, but he want to make the Hulk Nano Gauntlet, so please make it. Okay, can you please make the Hulk Nano Gauntlet? Please, I have been watching you since 2019, and I'm a subscriber. I'll think about it. That's cool. I love to have your requests and everything, but put them in the chat or in the comments. I take everything into account. But yeah, the form is not for. If you have requests, try to elaborate a little bit. And you did a little bit, but yeah, requests are not. The form is not really there for the request, but yeah. Okay, so the next question is from Kishore Craft and Vlogs. And the question is, how do you get templates ID? I don't get templates ID, but I make the templates. I don't know how to say that. I get the template. I get what I want to make, and then I make the props. And from the props, I make templates for you to be able to make these props easier than me. Because I am a professional props maker at this point. Even if 3 years ago I didn't know think about making something out of cardboard, I think now I can say that I'm pretty much a professional props maker. When it comes to work with cardboard anyway, but I know that it's not the case for you, so that's why I do, because they are very tricky builds. The things I do are not easy things you can do in one day, with a scissor and tape. You have to, you don't need to have a lot of tools actually, but if you think that is going to be easy or fast, is not the thing. But I try to make these props doable for everyone, even if you're not a professional props maker like me. That's the thing. That's what I'm doing on this YouTube channel. And to do that, the best way to do that, to make it possible, is to provide templates, because you're not going to to put any measurements, to transfer any measurements on your cardboard, and to do everything from scratch, and you wouldn't follow, because if I would explain everything into the tutorial videos instead of providing the templates, explaining how to make every single pieces, every measurements into the videos, the tutorials will be 4, 5, sometimes even 6 hours long, probably even more than that. You don't realize the work there are in these templates, and how much the templates make all the process faster for you. So how do you get the templates ID? I don't get templates ID. I get props ID, and then I make the props, and I do the templates, which is actually the biggest part of the build. Of course, 70% of it. Hey Lola Star, tu mérites tellement. I lost your comment. I started to. Okay, tu mérites tellement plus, mais les autres ne comprennent pas ton talent. Bonne continuation. Thank you, Lola Star. She basically said in French, you deserve way more, but people doesn't realize how talented you are. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much, Lola Stars. Okay. There are so much questions. I won't be able to answer all the questions between the end of the live stream. I'm sorry, guys, but so the next question is from Cesar, and he made the Mandalorian helmet, and the question is, are you working on any props right now? Yes. Not really. Actually, I'm working on the editing of my new props, my new tutorials that I'm going to post in a few days, in 2 or 3 days. It's going to be Boba Fett helmet. It's going to be a lot of fun. But after that, I will start another props, which is going to be, because you're there, you're special, so I'm going to say what it's going to be. And it's going to be Pennywise head, from It, It 1 and It 2, It 1 and It Part 2. So yeah, and it's going to be a lot of fun to make. And quite simple. A little bit time consuming, but quite simple. So I'm very excited about it. The next question is from Hassan, and the question is, do you watch Julius Ertugrul? I don't know what it is, sorry. So I don't. The next question is from Arav Shida, and so the question is, sir, where do you stay? I live in London. I live in the UK, in London at the moment. The next question, the main industry is asking, Lucky Crown, okay, is asking, hey my friend, how are you? I'm making the templates for my own Mandalorian helmet because I'm an epic crafter. Okay, and I used some of your advice. Is it okay? Yes, don't worry, go ahead. And by the way, I know how hard it is to make templates because I started making templates. It is a bit for me, but I have fun with it anyway. Can you show your Boba Fett helmet and when the video came out? And what kind of lights do you use? And what camera stand? So that's a lot of questions. I have a big setup, so I can't say all the setup I use. It's quite expensive actually. So I don't know if it's for you, because I know that you're quite young, and it's maybe not something that is a good idea for you, because the best way to start a YouTube channel is just to use what you have and not to buy expensive gears. So it's not gonna be very helpful for you. Start with what you have. If it's your phone, just put you in front of Windows, and to have enough light, and and just start, and the gears will come later. Don't worry about that. So yeah, so that's cool that you're doing your YouTube channel. That's great. That's awesome. The marine industry. Okay, so I'm going to answer the next question. The next question is from, my name is Shunu and channel name is Craft Bomber. Okay, and so the question is, tell me a famous movie in which you have filmed in popular one. I didn't work in a famous movie that you probably know. I work in a lot of feature films and commercial in Paris, but most of you, if you're not French, you probably don't know that. I've did a lot of musicals as well. Musical videos, you know. I don't know how to say that in French, in English, but yeah, with singers and everything in French, in France. But yeah, and famous movies in France as well, but you know, in France, so you probably don't know them. The next question is from Viral Bansal, and the question is, can you make scream face mask using cardboard and white paper, please? Would be cool. I've been thinking about it, and I might do it at some point in the future. Not for this Halloween, fortunately, because I already a prop that I'm going to make it. I've been talking about it a little bit earlier, which is going to be Pennywise from It, the movie It, and so yeah. So, but maybe in the future, maybe for the next Halloween or before, we'll see. The next question is from Awaf Shida, and the question is, sir, can you say my name on live stream? I've just did. The next question is from. Okay, so that's not a question. So I don't have a lot of time, so it's not a question. I'm not gonna answer. I'm gonna talk about it because the form is for questions. Okay, so I'm not gonna answer this one too. Okay. Okay, so the next question is from Ben Films, and so he said that what videos of yours do you think should have gotten more views? Continue with the great work. That's a great question. I was very disappointed with this one. You know, the Dragon's Head, because I've been working so long with it, and you know, the last time I was making anything like that was the T-Rex Head, and the T-Rex Head is the best performing videos I did on this YouTube channel. One of the best. That's the best actually. If you take during the same amount of time, the T-Rex Head is the best performing videos I made. Not the most view, because I have another one that I have more views, but it's because it's been on my YouTube channel for longer. But yeah, so I was expecting, you know, because it was the same kind of build, you know, it's a dragon and you know it's big stuff and everything, but it didn't perform. It performed well, but you know, not as well, you know, as well I was expecting that I was expecting. I was expecting that, you know, way more, because I've been working 2 months and a half on this one. So I didn't want this video to work the same way that, you know, the usual ones. I wanted something more. It didn't happen. So yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry about that, but I have a lot of comments left. I have a lot of questions left in the form. I won't be able to answer them unfortunately, because I'm gonna wrap this live stream up. I have another appointment after that, so I have to wrap this live stream up today now. But so I'm sorry about that. I'm going to close the form, by the way. So if I didn't have the time to answer your question that you put in the form, don't hesitate to put this question in the comments of this live stream. I'm going to answer to everyone after this live stream, not right away after this live stream, but in the next 24 hours. Don't worry, I answer to everyone if the question is legit, if you're not rude or that kind of thing, because if you're rude or if you misbehave, I won't do that, of course. But yeah, don't hesitate to put the question you put in the form in the comments area of this live stream. I'm going to answer to everyone in the next 24 hours. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm sorry if I didn't have the opportunity to answer your question while I was live streaming. Thank you for those that gave me super chat today. That was very nice. Thank you for don't remember your name. Cardman 22, I think it was Cardman 22 that shared this live stream during this own live stream himself, which is great. Thank you so much. And so yeah, I hear something weird. Okay. I think one of my props is just felt on the ground. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Yeah, and stay safe. And I'd like just to thanks as well Makerolic for moderating this live stream. Makerolic, drop the link of your channel if you want to. Of course, there is no obligation, but feel free to do that if you want to. Don't hesitate, guys, to go to Makerolic's channel to see what he's doing. He's a great guy. He's a talented guy. He's going to do a lot of stuff on YouTube in the future, videos and tutorials. I think he told me that he was going to make some tutorial videos as well. I think. To a question, you comment it on the video. If I didn't get to your question, you can comment it on the video. Okay. So you are answering to someone else. Yeah, nice. Okay, yeah, I understand what you mean. Brain fart. Okay. So thank you, Makerolic. Go ahead to his channel right now. The 19 people that are still there, subscribe if you like what he does, and even if you just like a little bit what he did. Keep in mind that he's going to be to do a lot of more stuff on his channel soon, and he deserves that. He's a great guy. So okay, and thank you so much for stepping by during this live stream. I hope I'll be able to see you next week at the same hour, 11 a.m. Eastern time on Wednesday. Every week I'm going live, and so yeah, stay safe and don't forget there is something awesome in your cardboard boxes. Bye everyone. See you next week. Bye.